Hello? So, this is... I know there's still the Valkyria Chronicles, but I know that I don't have that game permanently, so this is what I'm going to be recording whenever I don't have the game. And basically, this is basically after the summer event, and I guess this is what I'm going to be recording in the meantime until I get something. Hey, is this the opening? I might as well hear it.
Beloved place, silver shines, the world dines, a smile on each face. As joy surrounds, come through the bounds, and I can feel them breaking free. For just this moment lost in time, I am finding me. Yet still I hide behind this mask that I have become. My blackened heart, scorched by flames, a force I can't run from. I look to you like a red rose, seeking the sun, no matter where it goes. I long to stay where the light dwells, to guard against the cold that I know so well.
Nice. If this gets taken down because I included that, then that's gonna suck. You'll probably see it. If it's just basically a cut, then that means I cut it and it got taken down earlier. Yeah, I'll just go with English. This is technically my first Fire Emblem game. But the other Fire Emblem game, which was Fire Emblem Warriors, was my other first Fire Emblem. So this would technically be my second, but I feel like this is more like mainline Fire Emblem, in my opinion. So I have no idea what I'm getting into. Casual or classic? No. Let's make it really tense. At least we're playing on normal, but we're using classic. Tail team. They got burned.
Ladies.
Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die in it! Die! Die! You took everything that I loved! He's gone now, Mother.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
You talking to me? I guess we are.
I wonder how you got in here.
This music though.
It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Select a form. Male or female? We'll go with male. I can try again, or maybe if there's multiple save files.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
I'm a ghost, I'm a demon, I'm a mortal. I'm immortal.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
By that. I guess that's the default name. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna do this. Like, the recording. And I'm basically going in super blind. I have no idea what they're gonna, what this game is about and like how it goes. All I know is the 3 house names. The Black Ravens, Blue Lions, and Golden Deer. That's all I know. I've tried to
I
stay.
shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names.
I've tried to stay away from any spoilers from any games that I want to play.
You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
Guardian Moon. Pegasus Moon. Hetero, Red Wolf, Wyvern, Horsebow, Verdant Rain, Lucy, Garland. Okay, Garland just reminded me of Final Fantasy 1 main villain from Dissidia. From Final Fantasy, basically. Harpstring, Great Tree, Lone Moon. Sure.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange. It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to begin.
I'm trying to make sure that there's no more lines that they're gonna say. Like no more dialogue on the line. I think I'll record around 30 minutes.
Time to wake up.
Who are you? Gerald? I thought that was like Gerald from Witcher. But it's close, I
You
guess.
having that dream again?
Dreaming about a war. I was dreaming about a young girl.
You've described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed.
Sure.
Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, It's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
Of course.
Hmm? Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
I think I could just gain affinity points from that.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with a situation not dire.
Oh yeah, these guys are the leaders, that's all I know.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
Mitsuru?
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
She sounded like Mitsuru there.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
All I know is the Fire Emblem games is... Oh, nice. Sure. The Fire Emblem games have like this tactical strategy, which I think I'm really familiar with. Because I think I played some... No, I'm pretty sure I played some Advance Wars during the Game Boy era? I don't remember when they were, but Advance Wars. I hope you guys know that game, because it's a really old game. Hey, face.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village.
And I think I know some classes due to Fire Emblem Warriors, so I think I know some of it, but not to the extent of like some, I guess. I know the names, but I don't know what they specifically do in mainline games.
Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Select a unit and then move next to an enemy. While your unit is next to an enemy, the command window will open to attack. Okay. Okay. This music though. Wow. Is this how it really is? Wow, this is really detailed. I could just be doing this like on my free time. Like, just circling around looking at all the details and then listening to the music. So what's this guy? Thief? Hostas. We got some female soldiers with male also. Nice. Oh, how do I return back? I don't know what I pressed. I don't know how to get back. Maybe there's a Highborn, many knows. Just cause can use some. Okay, so it was minus. I'm trying to find like spacebar. Not spacebar, pause. Well, I guess we can't.
Stay focused.
Okay, so it's gonna be a trade. Sure.
You fought well.
I didn't even take damage. I'm not going to read, like, I'll probably read some, but I guess if I'm reading too fast, you guys can pause it. Bookmark saves. Save face. Yeah, pretty simple. Like, how do I even like access my pause?
I will prevail.
Who's getting that one? Okay.
Ready and willing.
I'll cut through.
I saw a dialogue thing? I'm not sure.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Terrain effects. Like, I don't know what that is. Oh, we can talk.
You have a strange aura about you. You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
Okay. Where's the X? Okay, nice. Wait, that earned me points? Oh! Just... Okay, so I know how to pause now. Just go to a random area with no units and then press... Okay. I wanna lower it. I wanna do it like that. But I still wanna hear the music a lot. So this is fold and rinse. Nice. I have this as spare.
It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
Sure. Nice. Oh, damage.
This is a fine opportunity. Use the combat arts I taught you.
I just did on the first enemy. But let's see the others. Easy to read that. Did you see where he hit him?
Sorry, but victory is mine.
What? Oh. Smash.
Well, how was that?
I'm gonna make sure that she is Mitsuru. Nice.
I must stay focused.
That's pretty basic. Now I think we're going.
Damn. Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
He's an axe person. Just key. He has something. I don't think there's a chest. There's a house. Wow.
Thanks there! Out of my way!
Nice try. They're in the line. Oh.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
Okay. When you attack an ally, a linked attack. Build support. Okay. Nice. Just enough.
I'm not setting a very good example.
Whoa.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Of course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the Beginning.
Interesting. So this... She sounds familiar, I don't remember. There's so many characters that sound familiar.
Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis.
You don't even know?
And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that?
Okay, so you don't even know. What are you talking about?
I was not able to recall my name until just now.
Yep.
And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name?
Yes.
Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
I'm less than a child.
Correct. You understand. You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
Thank you.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
What will happen when time resumes?
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end.
So I'm still dead.
How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do?
Turn back the hands of time, keep time frozen until I'm safe. I'll just wait here and die. Can we turn back the times?
Of course. I must turn back the hands of time.
What?
Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Interesting. Salvador! So basically, if I was in the casual instead of the classic, this is what would have happened. I would have been dead. Nice.
Hey, over here! Huh?
Hey, did you just...
The The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students.
Late.
Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
Nice. Sure. Now we're going the other way.
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man! Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois, just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garrig Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
That is correct.
Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you? What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
The Knights of Seros? They do seem rather skilled. Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
Get going. Bye-bye.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Seros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
I didn't know he was a captain.
How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garrig Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors.
I think that's better. We gotta know the person first before you want them to join you.
But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
Come on!
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
Holy Kingdom Fargus. So this is by order from left to right. Claude, Dimitri, and Ada. I forgot her name. Let's just go with her.
Is that right? Well, that's a win for the Alliance, so I suppose I'm obligated to be happy.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back
Wait,
to
did
the
I choose the right one? I can't tell if I chose the right one or not.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
I hope I picked the right one.
my, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
I don't know. Claude's probably the most unique probably because like he seems way different from these two who are noble. Okay. He seems quite sincere, but I sense darkness lurking beneath. His easy smile is striking, but that smile doesn't reach his eyes.
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping, but
It's time to go. $4:20. I just realized the date that when I'm doing this.
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 houses.
Okay.
The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of
Oh wait, I
Fargus,
chose the wrong one.
ruled by the royal family and its knights.
I chose the wrong one.
To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance.
I chose his.
Once consumed by a tempest of war and
But let's
turmoil,
hope that I can still
Fodlan
pick.
and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
I hope I can still pick the right one because I chose the wrong one. I wanted to choose the Empire, but I chose instead the Alliance.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
That's a lot of walls.
There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
Her?
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Lady Rhea.
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
That was a weird music, like, just ah.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
My name
A
is...
fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I wonder how long before I can finally save again.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
I must work here? As a mercenary?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
I don't even know how to teach.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Thanks, Dad.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know.
Hanneman or Hanman?
I am Hanneman.
Yeah,
a
Hanneman.
crest scholar and professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
You're a songstress.
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefranc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance.
Leicester. Okay, so that's how you pronounce it. It was Leicester. Leicester.
Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Definitely.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago?
Great
I
Fire.
would remind you that Flame is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Is it finally done? Can I finally have my free time? I guess that is how I'm gonna teach. I'm gonna learn Druid also. I just saw someone like crouching down. There. He was the one crouching down, and they seem to be sparring. That sweat though.
Of course.
Okay. Look to the left of the screen. Nice. Oh, still the same. Let me save for now. how long has 44 minutes? Okay, so I think that should be it for this episode. We're gonna do what's next, I guess. The Rhea, and I think I want to see what happens when I go choose the other options. So thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe for more videos if you like this videos, I guess. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, and I hope that you have a nice day.